Starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Here we go. Ready?
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game as he'll lose yardage to start things out. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On play action, here's Tua. Batted by the safety, but caught anyway. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 37 yards.
Execution was one of their watchwords leading up to this one. And on that play, able to execute brilliantly here on this opening drive.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. And again, it's Chubb. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The Dolphins at 10-3 on the year, and they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. The kick by Sanders is good. And the opening drive for the Dolphins yields 3. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points, maybe not the touchdown that they wanted.
Yeah, bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that for 3 points. They won't turn that down at all.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Patriots now on offense. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. Throwing Jones. And that is incomplete here. Well, these two teams met down in Miami earlier this year with the Dolphins winning that one. So they're looking for the season sweep with a win here in Miami. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Jones. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it's 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he'll run that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Back to throw again. That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air. And that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
They begin this drive with Chubb. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. This defense for the Patriots, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done to get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. The Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Tua's throws taken in by Waddle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A first down there on a pick up the 25. And trouble trying the middle here. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They run it again with Chubb. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop it right around the line of scrimmage. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Tua going to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
How about this deep? A couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. So back onto the field come the Pats for their 2nd drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Elliott on 1st down, going to get about 3 before he's taken down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, Jones. This complete to a man they went against in practice for years, Devontae Parker. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, Jones. Throw left side complete. Brad Smith. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Up the middle. Here's Elliott. Looking for a seam, but finding none. Getting back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. There for the first. No gain as a matter of fact. And leaves them at 3rd and 1. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he finds Parker here, complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. Looking to throw. Jones, complete. Hunter Henry with a grab. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. On 2nd down, Elliott. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Jones now on 1st and 10. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game, but after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. And this one is right down the middle, and that will tie us at 3-3. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
Hardman, he is not going to bring this out, so they will start the drive at the 25. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week left. To a hit, and the ball is out. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and a Patriot touchdown. Extra point attempt to follow here. And he is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Miami's offense set and ready to go. And they, on paper, Charles, no doubt they have the edge in this one. They are sitting with the AFC elite, and on the other side, they're down toward the bottom of the AFC. You know what they say, especially at this point of the season, watch out for the trap game.
And in doing so, I would take my game plan and condense it. I would rely on my fundamentals, the fact that my players are probably just better, and not try and do too much, do just enough to win the game. And on the other side of the field, I'm doing everything. Every trick play I can think of, every different formation, you name it, I'm throwing it at them in order to try and get the upset win. Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down. So he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
So now after the sack, Tua and the Dolphins staring at a 3rd and long. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and put the football.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Inside give to Elliott. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set them up 1st and goal. Off-play action. Jones. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. T.J. Edwards coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Second down and goal. Jones. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
The first down screen pass, good for 5.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. With a screen pass, backdoor them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Got a man. It's Waddle complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Play action. Now it's Tua. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jones. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Now Hill to return it. The danger of a punt that good, a 16-yard return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. Escaping the pressure right. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. So the Patriots taking over to start quarter number 3. Which was at halftime.
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Operating from the gun, Jones. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL. But if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it's 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Myers. On the move past the 40. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 37. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 37-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
Jones throw into the hands of Henry here. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. 3rd and 5. This will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll look to throw again. Open receiver here, complete, it's Parker. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 13-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Got his tight end, that's complete. That's Henry. Touchdown! Hunter Henry. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 17-3. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the 2nd half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, manageable spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back for a chance to really extend this lead out.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 47 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
A couple of 1st downs right in succession, and this is an offense that can really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep. Oh, good move. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Wow. First and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll run with Chubb, and he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try again with Chubb, and he's going to ball his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score. Nick Chubb with career touchdown number 70. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point and good by Sanders. That slices the lead down to 17-10. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. New England's offense set to go. Well, they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
The give is to Elliott. Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up. Loose football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. And now, as with every play, they're able to take a second. First down carry by Elliott. We're off to the fourth quarter here in Week 15. Back now in Miami. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. We get set for the fourth quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Not sure what happened after the timing was a little off on that throw.
Hey, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that.
Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not. Did not get back there. It's a 6. So after that safety, now a free kick situation forthcoming as they punt it away from the 20. Fielded just inside the 30. New England trying to get a place on offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's one heck of a third down. pickup of 39. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Throwing Jones. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Jones. Under pressure, they got him again. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
This is hard for me to compete because I'm watching sack percentage happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead. And thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. So when you factor in the safety, this now a 5-point swing.
And look, I'm not going to turn away a 5-point swing because 5 points, that's valuable. Don't get me wrong on this. But if they could have taken that safety and added 7 to it, now you're talking about a really big swing.
Miami set to take over. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get. And it's just so strange to see that go up on the board. And then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Taken down. Daniil Hunter make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This will be 3rd and forever. They're going deep for Hill. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Tua. And going deep for Hill. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. Here's Jones throwing to start the drive. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. They should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. They keep on the ground with Elliott. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. He'll get this to Elliott. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job.
And he is in.